Hey, MMK, we're back this week, and I'd like to start this week off, as probably all of you, me and Teresa's been watching and keeping up with what's been going on, and our hearts and our prayers go out to the Ukrainian people, and
Yes.
and
Everyone who's affected by
yes, and
this.
you're all in our prayers and thoughts, and let's just hope that this turns out on the good side. And like I said, that's been on a lot of people's minds. So we kind of wanted to get that off the air. But hey, we're back this week. We got some more questions. And Teresa, I'm ready when you're ready.
All right, this question is from R. How many people lived in trailers at Graceland and how many children?
When we first moved to Graceland, of course, it was us in our trailer. Daddy, Mama, me, and Joey. And Mike McGregor, Barbara McGregor lived in one trailer, and their son, Billy McGregor. And then Aunt Nash and Earl and their daughter, Karen, lived in the other trailer. A little bit later, Tish and Tommy moved in with their two daughters, Donna and Deborah, as I've talked about a couple videos back. And then, of course, Rory and Laura and their older brother Mike lived in Vernon's house down on Dolan. But that was the people that lived in the trailers. Of course, Aunt Nash and them had grandkids, Demisha and a few other ones that would come up and visit and play. So, but that was all there was.
Okay, Arkansas Dave wants to know, do you think if Elvis had lived, he would have bought the Zippin' Pippin?
Man, that is a great question. I can't say for sure that he would have, because I don't know. I mean, what else do I do know that he loved it, and don't know if there would have been enough room, or even with permits. Of course, Elvis. I mean, if he'd wanted it, he could have probably had it done. I would, to answer that, I would think that he would have probably give it a lot of thought. Because, like I said, I know, he enjoyed riding it, and I know my brother enjoyed riding it with him, so, and everybody else. So when they went out to Liberty Land, the time that I was at my grandparents and didn't get to go, still stinks, but I had other great times.
Okay, Heidi McLean asked, did Elvis have a nickname for you?
Little shit. No, I'm just kidding.
Probably.
Probably that's
Probably what he thought when he saw you coming.
That's probably what some of the guys, growing up and living. When I was little, he used to call me Marble Eyes, which he called Daddy, because I guess, I can't figure that one out on why he would call me that.
Mm-hmm.
I guess because me and Daddy look so much alike, but Marble Eyes was one. If I never really heard, most of the time he would call me Danny.
All right, John Mullis asked, if Elvis had had a son, do you think his life would have changed for the better? Or that it would have changed Elvis's life for the better?
I don't. I don't think that. I mean, Elvis had Lisa, and whether it was a son or the daughter that he had, I really don't think it would have made any difference. Elvis would have loved his child just like he loved Lisa Marie, and that's the only child that he had. And there again, it's like we've talked about a lot over things. People ask, well, why, didn't you do this, or why didn't somebody do that? And it's like I said, Elvis was Elvis, and you didn't tell Elvis what to do or try to push him in ways because you could be on the outside looking in. It's kind of like one of those. But for a child to make a difference, no, he would have loved a son as much as he loved Lisa Marie, and he loved her dearly.
All right, Sarge 8610. Danny, were you at the Aloha from Hawaii concert? And if so, what did you think of it?
I was not at that concert. I remember watching it. I was at my grandparents' house, and we were actually watching it as a family. And I still, to this day, think that was probably one of the greatest concerts that he ever did. I mean, but there again, all of Elvis's concerts were great, but as far as, like on tour and the last concert, the comeback, to me, Elvis was his best, looked his best in the Hawaii. It kind of always stood out to me like, wow, so.
All right, and the last question, Jeffrey Burkett, how old are you?
Hey, come on, Jeff, we're getting personal, or no? Well, if I'm 58 right now, let me just put that way. This month, which is March, I'll be 59, providing that Teresa don't kill me.
Put you in the doghouse on the 24th.
And that's no guarantees that she won't try.
You're pretty close.
I think she's tried before, but she's plotted it her time or two, let me say. Oh, and by the way, while I'm on Teresa, I do apologize for Sunday's videos, and of course, we all know whose fault it was and why we didn't get one out. But hey, we're not gonna pound on her, y'all. I'm just gonna I'm gonna tighten up the reins.
Oh yeah.
And we're gonna get back in this thing. No, seriously, we will make it up to y'all. Y'all, can't say it enough. We love y'all. We enjoy this. And hey, keep sending in these great questions. We're loving them. We're having fun with them. And two, don't forget to check out Mom and Daddy and Danielle on EFM. And hey, on both of us, hit that subscribe button. And let's keep rolling with this thing. And y'all, hey, till next time. Oh, before I go though, here within the next couple videos, we will be putting out, because we've been asked, Teresa, about the June Fest in Tupelo and Elvis Week in August of any plans of where we're going to be. And we have it totally locked in, everything, but hopefully within the next couple of weeks we will. And let everybody know, because we're going to be looking forward to seeing y'all and meeting up with y'all and having a good old time. And until then, y'all, hey, let's always remember, Teresa,
we always
live Elvis.